Hello, my name is Michelle Greer. I am a concerned parent. My son goes here. We just moved him here last year to this school. He was at another school at the ELC Learning School, Early Learning Program. It's a very nice school, but I didn't feel that school really gave me what I wanted for my son to learn. He seemed like he was struggling more than getting a lot of the help that he needed from the teachers at that school. So I said, let me go to a school that I went to. So I brought him to the Deborah School where I grew up. My whole family has gone to it. My nephews have gone to it. It's been a family generation of going to this school. And we've also gone through the McCormick School. So we've gone through both of them, and then we all transferred out through different schools when we got into high school. But the Deborah and the McCormick was a basic funding and ground for me to grow because it had a great science program. It made me very interested in learning about science. I ended up studying marine science. It ended up being one of my majors when I went to high school. I changed out of that field later on, but it made me learn more. It made me think of the earth. It made me get more conscious. So I felt that was a great thing for me growing up, and I feel it'll be a great thing for my son growing up. And it's all about community, and I love that it's in a neighborhood. It's also around other schools and a college if you choose to go to that school, or even a private school over on the other side where Boston College is for the boys. It's an excellent neighborhood. It's really close, and there's a lot of good things going on here. And we need this school in this community for the one reason. What are our children going to have as a stepping stone to say what was a good school when I was growing up in the 60s till now, and that's now in the 2000s. So I want him to have an experience of saying, wow, I've done so many different things by being in this school. The bilingual class is an excellent class, and that's the best thing I think for a lot of young children because they need to learn bilingual language because when you're in a business world or you're going to extend out of whatever field you choose, you need to know another language under your belt. So that gives you the confidence and the knowledge that you need to pursue a great career in whatever you choose to do. My biggest fear about this is that I do not want this school to close because you're going to lose a lot of good kids and a lot of great teachers into different neighborhoods, and that's not a good thing when you have young children and this is a little community. The whole community over here is all multiracial. So it's a beautiful thing, and for them to take a school away that's really dealing with a lot of racial and multiracial and cultures, it's really endangering the knowledge and learning of kids from actually commingling with other people. And it's going to be a stifling thing for them to close this lovely school, knowing that you have all these kids out here, and then you're going to push them into another school and make the schools even more overcrowded, and then you want to build bigger schools to make it better. Stick to what you have. Learn how to utilize the good things about the school before you get rid of a school. You have a great bilingual class. You have a great day class with box. Kids love it. They live for it. My son thinks it's the best thing about it. You have an excellent reading class because he had time struggling because he has a little bit of dyslexia. So your school helped him learn more, and he loves to read more now. That makes me as a parent very happy, and it makes me want to participate more in the school and how it's done. My wish is for them not to close the school and to really find out what you think is needed to keep the school open. If it's just the reading aspects, I'm pretty sure that we can get our kids to do more in reading if you prompt us as parents to show us how you need us to do it. A lot of us parents are very busy, and as we grew up, teachers did it all for us. So now it's on a part of we have to help the teachers out too, and our community and our schools. So that's why I feel that you should not close this school and its sister schools and all the activities around it, because you have a lot of inner city people living in the city, and if they don't know that a good school is in their neighborhood, they will all search outward. And you want to keep people in your city and in your town to make it prosper and grow. That's all I have to say. Hi, I just got through with the council meeting that we just had with this, and I have just two things. One, it seems like he's already made up his opinion and a mind to already turn it over into a state school. That would be fine. My question to them would be this: what is the difference? Are you going to give them the same amount of time that you've given the Boston school system? Are you going to give them 3 years to get it together? And if they fail in 3 years, are you going to close the school? Or are you in turn willing to work with the school, instead of making it a state school, combine the combinations of the state learning that you want them to use to get up the education of the reading and math, and with the programs that they have already, utilize both. Combine it. Don't separate it and just try to take it over and then see it fail and then end up closing another good school and another good building and putting people out of work. Learn to use the resources that you have. If you combine both the logic of the state and the combination of the city, plus you have BU stepping in also, you have three good things behind you. You should not fail within another 2 years. Even if you give them another year to turn it around with the help of the state can prosper and then they can let go easily and the city can follow the lead that they're supposed to be leading and following. That is all I had to say. I think it was a great meeting. I just think that he heard everything, but only thing he heard was time. He wasn't hearing how can we implement a great educational program where they can both learn to read and write and go math and prosper as a good, strong state, community, joint venture. Don't take it out of the school's hand completely, but use both. Utilize both. If you use state and city, you cannot fail. That's all I have to say. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Robert Higgins. I'm a parent of a third grader here at the Dever. We just started at the Dever this year, and it's all new to me. It's all new to him. He's coming from a rural community in north central Massachusetts, a very small school to a very large school. And one of the things that I have really liked about the Dever in the short time that we've been here is the friendliness and the personalities of the administration, but also of the teachers. I know many teachers already and have been welcomed and made to feel comfortable at every event that I've gone to. One of my fears about the commissioner and the department deciding or considering taking over the school is that, first of all, we don't know what is being considered. Second of all, I am told that it can be anything from just placing a receiver in the school to all the way to the possibility of closing the school down. That, in my opinion, would be a tragedy. It would be traumatic on all students, but in particular my son. He has become very close to his teacher already and has experienced quite a bit of trauma and such in the early years of his life, and is very sensitive to people being removed from his life. This would be devastating to him. It really would. I also feel that the extended stay here at the Dever is really beneficial to him. He is making friends frequently or throughout his time here, and the fact that there is a possibility that the school might close down would also be terrible. I have to say that what I would like to see happen, I realize that the test scores are important. I do believe that the Dever is unique, from the dual language program to the extended day and to the actual demographic that the Dever serves. So what I would like to see happen, if there is anything that needs to change, I think it should be that the department places a receiver in the school to assist with and help guide further progress. So thank you for your time.
This is Giovanni Colon from the lower school, and I'm in third grade, and I wanted to speak on the microphone because I like this school, and this is my most favorite one that I ever had, and all the teachers are nice and sweet, and they're my favorite, and I like all the teachers in the school. The favorite subject in school is math, and I like it because we're learning about multiplication and it's easy.
My name's Janiti Spies. I'm in 5th grade dual language program and I love my school. I love my school because of all the friendships I made with teachers and students, and I don't want my school to change. What I like about it is this school is a school I realize that I really like to sing and I really want a career in singing. The school is going to be changed because people want to change it because it wasn't having enough changes in the last couple of years. But I think it's been enough changes for us to keep it the way it is. City year, chorus, band, all of that are perfect changes to add to this school. I don't want any of the teachers to get replaced because they are good teachers. They help us learn and make it fun at the same time.
Hi, I'm Sammy. I've been working with the Dever McCormick for a few months now. And when I came in here, I had no perception of such a strongly unified culture in my entire life. These kids love the school. The parents love the school. They wear the team wear. They come out. They support the events. Every single event I go here, it's incredible talking to the parents. It's incredible talking to the students. It's incredible to see the progress of the students we have here and just the change they make over time. I completely support the DMC. It's incredible. It really is. It's like the best school I've ever worked with. Basically, the DMC was a turnaround school, and they had a lot going on. They also became a dual language school. They had a new principal come in, if I am correct. And then they were trying to combine the Dever with the McCormick. So they've made all these changes in the past few years, and they also want them to meet the requirements of the MCAS test, which sounds crazy to me. And if you see the school where it was a few years ago and the school where it is now, the change is like unbelievable. Like just from last year, what everyone says, they'll say that the school is years ahead of where it was. Well, the Dever could be turning into a charter school. The schools will not be the Dever McCormick, it will just be the Dever school. I just believe in the DMC culture and how it's unified, and these kids and these teachers. The staff is incredible. Like, if you get to know the staff, they're all incredible, incredible, hardworking people. If you stay here after hours, you see the people working hard. If you come here early, you see the people working hard. You see, no one eats lunch here. They work. It's incredible. They all care about the students so much. I've not met a single staff member here that has not been completely devoted to their work here.
My name is Ned Eames. I'm the president and founder of Tenacity. Tenacity, as you may know, serves 5,000 Boston children each summer with reading and tennis and fitness at 25 different neighborhood sites across the city of Boston, including 4 sites right around the Dever McCormick School within a mile of the school: Harbor Point, the mixed income residential community right across the street, Moakley Playground, Savin Hill, and many others. So we serve many Dever and McCormick children in the summer as part of our 5,000 children program. In the school year, we provide a pathway from elementary school through middle and high school and on to post-secondary success for 1,000 Boston Public School students, coming from 5 partner schools, including the Dever McCormick. So we have experience across the city working with several principals and their teacher teams. And I just want to say, having been a partner here at the Dever and the Dever McCormick, that I know of no principal and no teacher team that is more passionate, more capable, more visionary, and more committed to the academic and all-round success of its students. We love being a partner to this school in the school year and in the summer. We're stretched by the school, we're challenged, and we're committed to our partnership and staying here. We are constantly analyzing our ANET or Achievement Network results with Mike Sabin and his team. We're constantly looking at MCAS, and the whole focus here is on culture change and academic results. There is no other partner school that Tenacity is at that is more deserving of being able to keep the amazing assets that are in place, and moving this school forward. It is the largest non-high school in the city. It is a bilingual program. It has gone through amazing change in these last 3 years, and the fundamentals are in place, and it is going to begin to show the academic results that we all want to see. I really encourage you to stay committed to Mike Saban and his team, and to bring as many additional assets as you can to this wonderful, developing community of learning. Thank you very much. And Tenacity is 110% committed to bringing all its assets here. For example, we would love to fund the construction of an indoor learning and recreation facility right on the school campus, in addition to the $250,000 that we invest here each year. As a partner to this school, as a partner to the Boston Public Schools, I am 100%, and Tenacity is 100% committed to the academic success and the long-term life success of all Boston Public School students. What you have here in this school is you have the most talented, caring, and competent team that's been given a huge challenge, a humongous challenge. This is about much more than just student grades. It's about a whole organizational change across many levels. It's happening. And the danger of this school being taken over the state is that it will cause disruption to the human resources, these very assets, this leadership that is in place and is putting the structure in place for the results to manifest themselves in the very near future.
Hi, my name is Lamothe. I'm currently a student at UMass Boston, but I work at the Walter Denny Youth Center that a lot of the DMC students go to. I feel like you guys shouldn't really change up the program the way it is. I know I work with one of the students in particular, and he does have trouble, and he is working with a lot of his teachers to help him understand and be able to work better. His teachers are extremely helpful. They email me back and forth. If I have any questions, they are quick to respond. They send me packets to help him when he's done with his homework, to help him be able to progress more and to understand what he's doing. They've allowed me any time of my free time, I can just go into the classroom and sit there and work with him. He works with the dual language, where he has both English and Spanish, along with special teachers to help him with his everyday needs. The teachers here are wonderful, and I feel like if you guys change them or make them have to reapply for their positions, it's just going to change the school. You're not going to have the welcoming feeling that this school gives us, and I feel like that wouldn't be a good thing. So I'd appreciate it if you guys really take everything into consideration. Thank you.
All right, my name is Janelli, and I'm a student at the Dever McCormick. I'm in 3rd grade.
And what do you like about the Dever McCormick?
And what I like about the Dever McCormick is that we get to read a lot of books and learn a lot of math.
Okay. And how do you feel about things changing at your school?
Well, if things changed, I would have started trying to ask my mom if we can go to a new school, because I love all my teachers here.
Well, I have attended McCormick 3 years ago, and I noticed a lot of changes. It's more strict now, and they more focus on the students graduate and then, learning more math and reading and all that.
What I like about the David McCormick principal, school, all this stuff, when you come, sometimes I have come a little bit mad, and they kind of know that I'm kind of upset. They walk the extra mile with me. That's what I like about them. They always there. When she don't bring the homework, they text me. We send homework. We're doing this. She doing this. They always there with you to help you in anything. That's what I like about. And through this changing that they're talking about, I think that's going to affect the kids. Because it's very hard for the kids to adapt to a teacher. And then they're going to just do that changing. That's going to be
My name is Samuel Hurtado, and I'm the Executive Director of South Boston en Acción, a Latino organization working with Latino families in the 3 housing developments in South Boston. And I've been a stakeholder with the Dever McCormick School. We were one of the initial stakeholders when it became a turnaround school. So our experience with the school has been before it was a turnaround school and after it has been a turnaround school. And I'm here tonight to share my comments about what are the benefits I've seen of the school with the families we work in the housing developments. The families and the students we see coming to the Dever are very happy, and the students are making a lot of progress. Parents are seeing that students are seeking to come to school, and before that was not the case. Students are learning 2 languages. Now they are able to communicate with their parents. I think in mathematics and other subjects, the parents are being able to compare with other students who are in other schools, and they can see that the schools coming to the Dever are definitely making better gains. It's unfortunately that the MCAS is not reflecting what is happening inside the Dever. We would like to make the case that we need more time, that the scores are going to be increasing, and with not only more time, but if we give the time to put together a plan that will help us to make some adjustment to the gains we are making up to now, will be beneficial to this school and to the community. Thank you.
So success shouldn't be measured by how much we need to go to. It's success, how much really the students have made. This isn't about these letters or a name of the school. It's about the students that go here and that are coming here, and the success. The dual language program is crucial to the kids here. Being bilingual gets you ahead in life. Like myself, I was a graduate of a bilingual school myself, and now I'm a college graduate, now employed in the BPS. So please keep the dual language, do what's best for these students, keep the dedicated staff that are here, the principal as well, all the administration. They are the success of the school, what they need. So please do not shut down or turn around the school. Please keep it as it is. Just worry about the students, and the students are being led by the Mason administration here. So just keep that in mind. The teachers themselves are the ones doing the amazing work, and they have a lot to go, but they're doing it. So please keep doing that.
My name is Jonathan William Greer, and I like this school. And I'm in 2nd grade. I go to the Part A Dever. Please don't shut the school down. I love my school. And my teacher and stuff. I'm learning about science. And when we go to library, I'm learning about reading on the computers. But when I get in 3rd grade, but I want to.
Thank you. Think about.
Hola, mi nombre es Paulina Vázquez. Soy una madre de la escuela Dever y tengo un mensaje para el señor comisionado.
My name is Iricha Valentin. I'm a school teacher here, a 3rd grade dual language teacher, and I will be translating.
Quisiera que el señor comisionado tome en cuenta todo lo conversado esta noche.
We'd like for you to consider everything that was discussed tonight.
Y nos dé una oportunidad para seguir mejorando.
And you can give us a chance, please, to continue improving.
Es muy importante para nosotros los padres el futuro de nuestros niños y queremos que siga funcionando la escuela, donde los niños pueden aprender en 2 idiomas.
The progress is important to us as families. We want our students, our children, to continue succeeding, specifically in the dual language program.
Padres, escuela, niños y comunidad somos una familia y queremos seguir trabajando.
Parents, teachers, students, members of the community are like a family. We like to continue working as one.
Es muy importante que tome una decisión para el progreso de esta escuela y de nuestros niños.
It's important that you consider a decision that will benefit our students, families, and staff, and community at large alike.
Gracias.
Thank you.
Hi there, I'm Barbara Donnelly, a parent to a second grader here at the Dever. We've been here for 4 years. We love this school. We looked at 7 different schools, and this was the one that felt like home. It just felt like a school. It had a great community. They had great projects that they were doing to try to improve their test scores. And our son is flourishing here, and we love it. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Kyla McCartney. I'm a 3rd grade English teacher at the Dever McCormick Lower School. I teach as part of the dual language community, which means that I see 2 full classes of children, 1 class every 2 weeks. I've been a member of this community since 2010, at the beginning of the original turnaround process. I was brought in new, one of 45 new staff members in a staff of about 63. Since that rather chaotic first year, I have seen unimaginable changes occur here at the DMC, both among the teaching staff, among the students, among the culture, in the learning and education that's going on. At the beginning of this school year, everyone walking through the hallways, everyone talking to each other, all the teachers, all the admin, all the staff, all the parents were looking at each other. And every time we talked to each other, it was, I can't believe how well this year is starting. This feels totally different. We finally got it. We feel like we're hitting the ground running for the first time. This is what it was supposed to be. This is what we've worked 3 years for. And then 3 weeks into the school year, we get notice of our level 5 possibility. The best way I can describe it is it felt like a punch to the gut. It felt like everything we had been working for was about to be wiped clean again, for no other reason than one test taken by only our 3rd through 5th grade students, and an additional measure that's only taken on our 4th and 5th grade students was not measuring up. It wasn't. It doesn't measure up. But that test doesn't take into account everything that we do here every day, everything that our kids do every day, everything that our families and this community work on every day. I've been a teacher, this is the beginning of my 7th year teaching. I've taught in both the Chicago public schools and the New York City public schools. Southside Chicago was my first year teaching. I student taught in Chicago. I worked in Brooklyn for 2 years. I have seen challenging schools. At this point, at a point where we are being faced with a completely new turnaround again, the DMC Lower School is one of the farthest from a challenging school that I've taught in. Everything feels like it's clicking right now, and it's all about to be taken away from us. The parents, the families that are a part of this school, the children that are a part of this school, have such a place in all of the teachers' hearts, in each other's hearts. The families and the teachers, we all value and respect each other. And it feels like because of politics and bureaucracy, this may all be taken away. We obviously want the best for all of our students, and students need to learn how to read and do math at proficient levels. But what our students are showing right now is not what they're capable of. They haven't been given a chance to show what they're capable of because we've had too much change over the last few years. So my hope is that the decision that's made will allow us to continue the progress that we've already started, rather than setting everything back to where it began.
Hi, my name is Brandon Lee. I am the I'm the technology and engineering specialist here at the Dever McCormick Lower School. I was hired last year as a technology and engineering teacher. And I think that already says a lot about what our administration believes in, what our school believes in, that in the middle of turnaround, they would hire a technology and engineering specialist. And I tell people this a lot. I tell my friends that I'm an engineering specialist at an elementary school that's in the middle of a turnaround process. And it doesn't really make sense at first. And then people start to think about it, and it's like, yeah, that's kind of what we need. That's kind of what all schools need. That's kind of what all students need. Some kind of engineering science curriculum that isn't really there. And so technology and engineering, it's the T and the E in STEM. And it's a big buzzword. Like everyone in education is talking about STEM. We got to push STEM. There needs to be more STEM education. You know, we got to hire some STEM teachers and a STEM focus. And no one actually knows what that means. It sounds really great. And this is like the only school I've ever seen that actually specifically addresses this. So now I have students in second grade who want to be civil engineers. And we're talking about, in third grade, why we create prototypes in our designs. And we're building robots in fifth grade. And one thing that this whole process, this whole level 5 designation thing has not even talked about, has not addressed, is just how curious and how passionate our students are about learning. And that's something that I get the privilege of seeing every day. And I am saddened to see, I'm saddened that everyone else does not get to see that. I think we're building something incredibly amazing in this school. And I'm really happy to be a part of that, and I would hate to see any of that change. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Julie Adams-Curley, and I'm a parent here at the Dever School. I have a second grader here and a third grader who have been here since K1 and K2. We chose this school as our first choice, definitely because of the dual language program, and it was close to where we live. And I have never regretted that decision. And we just are so happy to be a part of the dual language program because I have no second language skills that I can pass down to my children, and that's really, really important to me. My kids are definitely challenging kids. I'm a single mom who has never put academics first. We often get home from school after 6:30 or 7 and don't have loads of time to practice reading and practice math and those types of things. Also, my children are definitely right brain thinkers. So my kids, my daughter in third grade has ADHD, and my son in second grade most likely has dyslexia. So for me, I'm concerned with whatever changes that might come, that there is services for those type of children who are not necessarily the strongest readers and the strongest kids in math, and that there's still going to be an IEP and like special needs programs, because I don't want to ever have to take my kids out of the Dever. I want to make sure that they get to thrive in this program as well. But my kids, I think with ADHD and dyslexia, they're both right brain thinkers that usually have talents in other areas. So my son has a beautiful voice and has been able to like discover that through the music program. And my daughter, the first time I ever got like real academic successful feedback from one of the teachers was when Mr. Lee in the technology class told me, like, your daughter is brilliant. She understands electricity. So my kids are learning and being exposed to such a wide variety of things that I'm not concerned that they're not the fastest readers, because they're going to find their passion and be successful kids because of the programs here. They're going to be successful because of the programs here, not whether they can read and do math. Thank you.